But I think that we have to look at the horse there, of what is the necessities, for the horse. And that is, the horse has to feel good to be able to do the work that we want him to do. And so, you cannot veterinary costs as far as like just, shots and staying on top of that. And then, like I said, no hoof, no horse. And whether that is that the horse needs shoes or it doesn't, but it still need a farrier. I mean, that's 100%, and so, and then I think that, again, it also depends on what level, where you're going, and then that horse, what it needs as it progresses up the levels of care, and then I think too that it's always interesting to say, if you did body work, X amount of time, if you skip one, do you feel a difference, or if you have one lesson like every other week instead of every week, do I feel like I'm really like being stagnant then, or there's no difference? I think to test some of those things, because it can also get into our heads a little bit of a placebo, like, that it's, we just have to, we have to have the blanket, because if I don't put the blanket on, I won't get the result and stuff. But I'm not saying that some horses, it's a huge difference. Like, I know that, you can switch a horse's noseband and you can create dramatic difference in how the horse feels and rides. So we have to be open-minded to try. It's not just all in our minds, and so I think a little trial and error is important in as far as that, because yes, we cannot do everything because financially it can be, very, very hard.
I mean, Mike's told several stories about you going out there and dealing with a person's horse, and they say, well, we can't afford doing that. Let's approach this way.
So we've got to back up and punt and find different ways to make approaches depending on every situation.
Right.
And some of it is financial for sure.